Hi, everybody. I'm Laura Ingraham in tonight for Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us. Demonizing the opposition. That's the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Poll after poll shows that elites have totally lost the argument on a number of critical issues in America. Healthcare reform, the stimulus, borders, and now the Ground Zero Mosque. And when it comes to the mosque, its supporters have chosen not to debate, but to demonize. So if you think the mosque should be moved, you're an anti-Muslim bigot. If you question past statements made by its founders, you're guilty of hate speech. Well, the problem with this tactic, of course, is that an overwhelming majority of Americans and New Yorkers think the mosque should be built elsewhere. So, are we all just simply a nation of nasty, intolerant haters? Of course not. This issue has never been about Muslims' right to build a mosque. It's about the propriety of doing so when so many have such deep reservations about the location. The slanderous charges of bigotry are meant to do one thing and one thing only: silence dissent. We've seen the same thing on college campuses where liberal elites profess their love of dialogue and debate until they start losing the debate. Slanderous, unfounded charges of bigotry are too often the liberals' last refuge. And hurling invective is easier than explaining how they can support the project of a man who believes America is guilty of heinous crimes against Muslims. Barack Obama campaigned as a uniter, not a divider. So, Mr. President, convince your friends and supporters to stop demonizing the good people of America. Tell your pals to defend their positions on the merits. Debate. Don't intimidate. An open, honest discussion is what is needed, not more name-calling. A few of the questions I'd like to ask the Imam Rauf if he were here. Do you still believe that America has more blood on her hands than Al-Qaeda? And what did you mean when you called America the most Sharia-compliant nation on earth? And finally, how has your insistence on proceeding with this project over the public outcry actually helped build interfaith trust? Or are we now to be considered Muslim bashers for merely raising these questions? And that's the memo.